Legend of Total War here, and today we've got a saving a disaster situation playing as the Danes going up against the Mongols, where Mongol invasion basically meeting the Viking invasion. They've got a lot more force than us in this area. Our armies are not super well equipped for dealing with Mongols. Typically, if you want to make an anti-Mongol army, you want to keep as do not recruit heavy infantry. Heavy cavalry is not really ideal either. Spears and long-range archers, which is not really the Danes' forte. England is actually really well equipped for dealing with the Mongols, because you bring the longbowmen or yeoman longbowmen, and you can set up stakes and shoot them to shit. But you know, we're not playing as them, so we can't do anything about that. So I think the first thing we should try to do is lift this siege. Okay, it's filled with pilgrims and religious fanatics. So we've got an army in here. It's got a bombard. Let me just sally out just to see what their army is. Trying to come up with a plan here. So loads and loads of cavalry. And long-range archers. Pretty typical Mongol army for sure. Peasant archers, not going to be that much of a threat. And out here we've got an army that's out of movement. No, it's not. It's just the bombards that are slowing them down, so we can move everything else.
My lord.
Probably no time to go back and pick anyone else. Oh, Armenian archers would have been really good to bring over here, because they're long range, whereas Norse archers are not.
My lord.
Actually, the bombards would be really handy for this situation. Okay, what I'm thinking is if we sally out against them, they'll probably just sit there for the most part. They don't have any artillery. Do we have cannon towers?
My master will reward me.
No. We could bring in the bombard and just bomb the shit out of them. Then, let's see, if we could use our crossbows and our archers to shoot at their flanks while they're being passive, that might work. Right, I'll have to reorganize what we're doing here. So if you guys could stand... Let's see, hang on. I can't rotate the camera. Alright, if we stand there, we're actually not going to be within sally out range. So what we need to do actually is get on the boat here so that I can get into this spot here. So take you and just reorganize, because if there's 10 units in here, we can only account for an additional 10 units to come in at a time until they get wiped out. So go you first, and you.
Orders, my king. My lord.
Then bring in the cavalry.
Orders, my king. My lord.
Okay. So that should reorganize them in the order that I selected them. Yep, okay. And just leave behind that unit there. Okay. And then these guys can now stand here. Okay, so we don't want to attack with this one, because then it's going to be a field battle, and that's their advantage. Typically fighting the Mongols in sieges is ideal, whether you're attacking or defending. Okay, so now we could bring some of these guys here out as well. Well, what we really want is actually I should have thought about that. Bringing out the mercenary crossbows. It's too late now. I can't really reorganize this. Okay, that's fine. We'll just have to make do with what we got there. Okay, definitely don't want him under AI control. So bounce power looks good here, but we want to make sure that we can win the next battle as well. It's good that you're on crusade, because that'll ensure that we can get a lot of movement out of our guys. But yeah, we use the bombards to just thin out their best units as best we can. If we're going to have to throw anyone at the enemy, let it be them. Put a couple of them up on the walls. They've only got basic towers, doesn't have the ballistic towers built here. Looks like it's late enough in the campaign that he could have made cannon towers. That would have trivialized the situation actually, but whatever. Okay, good. So they're coming in, and they will probably just sit there. Okay, that's not what I was expecting. It's not bad. It's not good either. The gate's not open, right? No. Is there a breach? I don't think so. What are they doing? This doesn't make any sense. Well, they would just want to set up on the other side. I did not expect them to do this, but it is very good for us. Very, very good. So we got a few kills on them. I mean, if I had known they were going to do that, I would have set up my units accordingly. However, because they've done this, there's a few stragglers behind that we can just go and kill quite easily. Now, this guy is not the commander of the battle, so we do not have 10 stars worth of morale. The bigger load of infantry is over on this side. Get off the walls because it's going to cause friendly fire. Not that it would be much, but let's make it be none, if possible. So yeah, that was weird that they set up like this, for sure, but yeah, killed a few of them. Shame these ones here didn't go around this side. So yeah, just some peasant archers. No big deal at all. They're also not commanded by a general, so they've got low morale as well. Are they seriously coming back around this way? Shit. Okay, well then get back up on the walls, quick. Oh, hang on, we got incoming over here. Maybe not. Okay, don't fire with this one just yet. Wait until they're actually taking it. Oh, shit. Yeah, wait until they're taking the shit. Fuck it, we're gonna go. They're faster than us, we can't outrun them. But I also think, because it's a sally out battle, they're not really thinking that much about skirmishing. So yeah, hard to catch the Mongol horse archers, that's for sure. The good news here, though, is that because these are the first to take casualties, they're going to be the first to recover whatever losses we take. So yeah, try to bring in the archers over here, get them to shoot them. So we don't put them on loose formation unless we don't have archer superiority, because it just makes them sort of... They take up more area, which means they tend not to be as good at shooting. So use loose formation when you don't have the advantage, but since we do, don't use it. Plus they're going to be firing uphill anyway. We caught this one. Honestly, that's a pretty good start to this. So how come these guys are fighting to the... Oh, they got loads of experience, right. That's why they're basically fighting to the death. Yeah, see, that's how you get them. Because you can't possibly hope to catch them. I mean, yeah, sometimes they're stupid with some of their units, but catching all of them, it's very difficult to do that. But because the horse archers, they've only got 80 entities, whereas an archer unit's going to have 120, you've actually got more firepower with a foot archer compared to a horse archer. It's just the horse archers have the mobility advantage also. Good. Ripped them to shreds there. Okay, good. So hopefully that's the end of that. I mean, if they want to make another run like that, that's fine by me. That wasn't part of my plan at all. Otherwise, I would have prepared a bit better. But shit, we got 25% of them kills nice and early. That's good. So if we want to get the most out of our bombard, we're probably best off setting it up over here and trying to shoot down their line that way. But we'll need to adequately protect it. It can't just be there by itself. Alright, leave this guy inside the settlement, but let's... The guys that are on the ground, let's bring them out. Actually, I got an idea. No, that's not going to work. I was thinking bring them out over here to lure them in closer, but since they've got long-range archers and we've just got these towers here, there's no point. All we'll do is sacrifice our men for nothing. No, actually, change plans, change plans, change plans. Stay there. So just realized that if we bring more of our units over here, then they're going to start rotating around. So we want to keep an adequate number of units here so they don't rotate around. So that our cannons can get as much damage in as they can, you know, basically for free. Because you can see the angle that they're on here. It's largely based off the angle that we're on. So if I bring them over this way, they'll switch. That actually could be good. Let's just see how we go with this first. So get the bombard over here. Don't fire at will just yet. Bring these guys up this way. Since their most dangerous units are horse archers and long-range foot archers, bringing melee infantry over here, all it's going to do is just get in their way. We need to be able to fire back at them. So slightly high ground here, so that if any of them come over this way, we should have the range advantage. Thing is, from this range here, I can't really say that that's going to kill a hell of a lot of them. So we're going to be very inaccurate. Also, another thing, fighting close to the edge of the map here is not actually ideal for us because we want to wipe out this army. We'll just see how we go. To stay over this way. Don't get in their way. Oh god, we're not even in range with the bombards. Well, I'm in range of this one here, so that looks like peasant archers, so that's not really worth anything. I guess these are not fantastic artillery. We'll have to move in a bit closer, which gives up the high ground, but it just is what it is. Come on, stop twirling around, get over here. Okay, they're going for another run? No, they're just reforming a little bit. Okay, well, these Mongol horse archers are in range now, so let's start firing at them. Don't use the flame shots, because it's just going to... It's going to be less accurate. Oh, those are Mongol foot archers, not peasant archers. So yeah, they come into range here, and then our guys just hopefully tear them to pieces. I don't think this one even got any kills with that, I'm not sure. Yeah, so they go into loose formation and go into shooting circle. And that's fine, that's what you would do in this situation. Although, if I was them, I wouldn't have sent this one over here. But it is a good way of wasting our ammunition, but I'm not overly concerned about being conservative with it. So the Mongol foot archers, if we just pause this and have a look at their unit card, they've got long-range missiles. So these ones here don't have it, but the mercenary crossbowmen do, but they have twice the reload time as these ones here. So in a straight up like shooting engagement, mercenary crossbowmen lose versus them. So shooting them off might be a good idea. Whereas these ones here, they're not long range, so that the Norse archers can handle that. Yeah, not accurate at all. But if we're just getting them to like activate so they come over here, then that works for us. Actually, got another idea. Stop that. They don't have much cavalry support over here, and there's a big obstruction in the way. I'll just send the cavalry in to go charge at them. Hopefully their army is somewhat tired from having to run all the way over here and then back again. Good. They're not going to do much to us. So just checking. Yeah, this one's got a lot of experience. That's why they didn't instantly break. Make sure we run this down. If we want to wipe out the entire army, we've got to get to 85%. We've already had a couple of enemy forces leave the battlefield. Like just a handful of men. But so far we're on track. Now hopefully they'll bring in some more units over here. Can actually be kind of good if the horse archers like this, like they don't rout. That means it's more likely for us to inflict that 85% at the end of this. Bring a Mongol foot archers around here. That's good. All right, come back over this way. Because yeah, what I want to do is bring them around over here and then charge at them. Because if I charge at them right now, well then all of these other guys here will get us trapped. Good. Yeah, if they shot over this, they're going to fire like crap. Then they gave up on it. Okay. Oh, and they're coming back. Nope. Okay, mind. Alright, they're probably not going to rally. Alright, we're going to have to move up with our guys over here. But so far this has gone well. Be happy with that. We've still got a good number of reserves, but we've got to keep in mind this is just one of many armies. Now, this is where this building will come as a bit of an not help us out basically, because I'll have to probably get to about here if I want to shoot into there with the artillery. But since it's not super long range anyway, I don't think I've got a choice. I have to do that one way or another. But what we want to be aiming for is their cavalry, not their infantry. Because if we get rid of all their cavalry, then even with just 3 units of our cav, I should be able to beat them quite easily. Especially if I can kill their captain, which I think is this dude right here. Yeah, that would be. This is, yeah, horse archers, heavy cavalry. Okay, that's where our crossbows would be really useful. Waiting for this one to move up. Okay, within range of those light lances. Okay, let's fire in on them there. Once again, don't put on the flaming shot. Need to be as accurate as possible. Being said, that was not accurate at all. Actually Go for these, because I think these are light lances, but these ones are heavier. Plus, if we aim for the middle, the area at which we can possibly hit is going to be shifted, and even if we're inaccurate, this will hit something. Alright, let's give this a shot. Because I don't think this one has killed a single man yet. I like how the different types of artillery in Medieval 2 have different degrees of accuracy. So like, bombards are totally inaccurate. And then like, culverins are almost, basically like howitzers, are super accurate. Good, so what I want to do here is just feign the charge at them. They're using flaming shot as well, which is bad. Make them fall back a bit. That way these ones can just shoot a little bit without also getting fired. Hang on. We've got incoming over here. Yeah, shooting over there, that's good. I did see that the flame shot did actually hit something, so that's good. Back off a little bit. Now, obviously, lack of spearmen means that if they just charge in over here, they would cause a lot of damage. You know what? Maybe being inaccurate is actually benefiting us here. Not hitting the target, but I don't really care, just as long as we hit something. Just want to get free kills. Good, the crossbows are doing great. There's the horse archers. So the Norse archers should do just fine against them. Also, if they clump up around here, don't spread out. They won't be able to do their shooting circle that easily here. Okay, once again, don't go into...
The battle seems to be swinging in our favor. From such tidings does victory emerge.
This guy's going to charge in, probably do a bit of damage. But then we've got him cut off. Guys didn't counter charge there. It's too slow. So I just heard them say retreat. I think their entire army... Yeah, they're just bailing on the battle now. Now's our chance. We need to get in there and get rid of their infantry. We're not going to get 85%. That's definitely not going to happen. But we can get a whole bunch of free kills with their infantry that are lagging behind. Actually, as soon as the captain leaves the battlefield, they're going to suffer from lower morale. Yeah, way too many cavalry leaving the battlefield here now. No way we're going to get that 85%. Kill what we can. That's good. The way it wasn't a super long battle. This one here got a few kills. And we've softened them up a little bit. Get over here. Catch him. Trying to cut off as many of them as I can. No, that's gonna go. But these ones here, can get them. Good. Peasant archers aren't that big of a deal, but catching a Mongol foot archer unit, that's really good. Khwarezmians getting some revenge.
Our men are winning the battle.
Oh, this one's coming back.
The enemy are badly blooded.
Fine.
They have lost half their men.
So it says 83% now, but that counts units that have completely left the battlefield as well. These guys here basically fight to the death, but they didn't get a chance to shoot.
We must pursue.
So that's good.
Hunt them down.
So if I had to just take a rough ballpark figure of how many true percentage of them that we killed, I'd say probably 50 or 60%.
This is a clear victory that goes to only men of
Oh,
great virtue
I did better than I
and
expected,
valor.
but didn't get the 85%. But still, they bailed on the battle early. 124 casualties. That's not too bad. Didn't even have to use the pilgrims at all. So when dealing with the Mongols, there's only really one option that they should ever take. Because the Mongols are super rich, so you want to deplete their manpower rather than try to bankrupt them. Anyway, you got plenty of money, so you don't need ransoms. Okay, well that was good, but that wasn't the direction I wanted them to go. I wanted them to go over here, because if we attack Jerusalem with the artillery, as I've said, Mongols are not very good at defending sieges, which is why usually what I try to do is get them to capture a fort or two. If I can build a couple of forts around here, get these
How may I serve?
fucking priests out of here. Just get them out of the way.
Of course, God's servant.
There's
How
more
may I
Mongols.
serve? Of course, my lord. Preaching.
Alright,
I will make them fear you.
so you can't place a fort one tile next to another fort. So they have to be 2 tiles apart. I should rotate the camera. So the fort could probably put one there. Because it seems likely that they would besiege it. I don't need to send the entire army to go do that.
My master will reward me for your death. All that my master will reward me.
And that gives us some time to get in some more artillery
I will
for
make
next turn.
them fear you.
Okay.
Your will shall
You
be obeyed.
go to here.
We shall not relent.
I think I
ever.
should be able to build a fort there.
Splitting up,
Good.
spreading out.
And yeah, definitely put
I dare
in,
them to try and
you know,
take this
piece
fort.
of shit units.
Move out, my lord. Men, march. Forming one. Forward.
All
Good.
that is
See, this
left
one here
for
can't
us.
get to the city.
That is coward. My master. That
These
is
ones
coward.
all can, but it
All
just depends
that
if they've
is
got any
left for us.
artillery or any spies in
Fight.
here. So we can check to see if there... Yeah, there's no unrest, so it's a good idea. It's likely that there isn't any spies in there because they tend to increase unrest.
My master will
Because yeah,
reward
if they
me
open the
for
gates
your
before our
death.
guys can get in, that'd be
My
bad.
lord. I will make
Seeing-
them fear you.
I could probably put another fort here. I wouldn't be able to put one there. I could put one here if I move this guy out of the way. So it just depends on what he's got.
That is cowardly. Fight me.
It's dangerous. No one else seems to be able to defend him. Might give it a shot, but I'll send a scout. I want to know
Yes.
exactly. Hang on, we've got a.
God
You come over
save
here.
My master will reward
Okay,
me.
I just need to
for
know what's
your
in the
death.
army. Send a pilgrim to go and attack.
Moving to
Just
engage.
gotta know what he. Yeah, so there's loads of cavalry, but let's have a look here. How many horse archers? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay.
My lord. Where to?
1, 2, 3, 4, and
Your
there
will
was some
shall
mercenaries,
be
weren't there?
obeyed.
okay. Hard to tell exactly how much movement this guy's got remaining. But yeah, if we have a full-on
That is cowardly.
cavalry engagement
Fight
against
me.
that, we might be okay. Because they don't have entirely cavalry. And if I bring in our archers, they may not have enough movement to get back.
We shall not relent ever.
Now, this guy here...
My lord.
I will make them fear you. Yes. Your will shall
Oh,
be
very
obeyed.
nice. Yeah, and his dread wasn't coming into effect in the previous battle because he wasn't the commander. But yeah, that's very nice there. Okay, that's good.
My master will reward me for your death.
Alright, so I'll send him in here.
Yes.
Then we'll recruit...
Forming a huge and fearsome force.
Yep, the Krasmarine cavalry and these. Yep. And also, you really shouldn't have your king and your prince fighting at the same, like, in the same battle. Bad idea, because I'm not 100% sure on this, but I think it's possible if they both get killed in the exact same battle, you can actually get wiped out. Game over. I've seen it happen once before, but it may have just been an anomaly. I don't know. Ever since I saw it, I was like, oh, don't do that. As in, I went and fought an enemy faction, which didn't happen to me. Fought an enemy faction, and they were fairly large, and they had their king and their prince in one battle. I killed them both, and then they just got completely wiped out. But I have no idea what caused it. Okay, so then we bring in these ones here.
My lord. Yes, bringing our armies together. My lord. I will make
Go
them
off and on the
fear
crusade. So this one here goes on it.
Yes.
Some more cavalry. Yeah, just bring
Orders, my king.
everything.
Yes, my lord. Of course. I will make them fear
Good.
you.
All right.
March to our enemy's doom.
All right, let's do this.
Ah! Now they are
So I think what we should do is send in our horse archers first. Hopefully they'll have 2 horse archers on each flank, but I got 3 horse archers. Oh, they'll start off with the high ground. That's nice. Yeah, we send them in on one of their flanks and just... I don't know, we'll see. This map... Is this the map that we fought? Oh, look, it's the map that we fought on the other day. Hill worth dying on. Is this the exact same location? Because what was I was playing as Holy Roman Empire going up against France, wasn't I? Or England? I don't know. No, it's not the same map. It's just got just one feature that... No, it's not the same map, because this was way more narrow. It's just, it just looks similar, that's all. Because, yeah, all the maps in Medieval 2, for the most part, are unique. You only fight the same map more than once if you just keep fighting the same location. Okay, so yeah, we've got Mongol heavy archers there. This is actually good for us because we've got the high ground here, so that gives us a range advantage and a missile damage advantage on that one. They've got artillery, but based on our position here, they shouldn't be able to do anything. Keep trying to skirmish at them a little bit. Good. The high ground advantage here will help us to compensate us for our shit quality compared to them. Also, them running around like this, they're going to get tired while we're going to be fresh, and then I'll charge down at them when I'm sure that they're completely exhausted, which that could take a while, but let's see how we go. Don't give up the high ground. Cool. Just shooting at anything is ideal. Probably best don't get into a skirmish with the Mongol infantry. Because even if we've got the high ground, they'll probably still get the advantage over us. Let's see. If I could bring one of them here, they might be able to shoot down at them from that angle. Because that's a really high ground spot. Hard to use this terrain for this cavalry like this. Why can I click and drag? There we go. Alright, get over here. That looks pretty good. Getting a few kills, but 4% is not exactly a hell of a lot. But still, with them constantly moving around, they're going to get tired. And this is going to make it really easy for our super high dread general to just come in here and just mop them up with ease. There's no way that they're going to be able to shoot us, not unless they get really close. And even then they're going to be firing at a bad angle. And us just shooting directly down at them. Good. Alright, killed 7% of them now. That's it. Just keep up the skirmish, this is good. Taking the advantage, just let them keep doing this. Just have to keep moving around. Our guys are going to get exhausted, that's fine. For their entire army to be exhausted, and we just have 3 tired units, that's totally fine. Everyone else is nice and fresh. Good. It seems like we thinned out their horse archers a decent amount, and just getting free shots on the light lancers is great. 13%. Good. Now I think the ones over here, some of them don't have a very good line of sight. They got the high ground, but they're not actually shooting. It's great. Don't worry about the infantry, I think that's what it was aiming for. Go for the cavalry. What do they think that's going to happen with this? Okay, running low on ammo now. I'm also fine with them just withdrawing from the battlefield. That's okay. I mainly just need them to get off this tile, so I can fortify it. Alright, 1% of our guys, 25% of theirs. I did not expect for that to go so well. That went fantastically well. And I think their guys, they're probably not exhausted, but they should be pretty tired. Okay, now we go in, and I'm just going to mop up. Because there's not that many cavalry left. And as long as we move in aggressively, their infantry may not have time to properly shoot. They might get one volley in. But if this guy goes near them... Wait. I think this guy managed to be the commander of the battle. Well, he had some dread too. Because he looks like he'd be the king. I'm actually not sure. I don't know which is which. Good, the trebuchet didn't get a chance to shoot.
Our men are winning the battle. If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
Need this guy up front so that they start routing. So, Mongol cavalry is definitely better than ours, but we've just got the numbers and we've got a much better commander than theirs. hopefully, the fact that they've got such a big rout happening already, and they hopefully are at least somewhat tired, they don't stand and fight. Bring this one down as well. The thing is, a lot of them are possibly going to get away if we don't push harder. I don't think we're going to get 85% of them. There's just so many cavalry that I think a lot of them are going to get away. Oh, then again, let's see. We've caught a lot of them already. Our infantry didn't do much. Catch up to them and kill them.
Only half the enemy force remains.
But while they're broken, they won't shoot at us. Okay, I think the enemy forces are on retreat now. Once again, we just run down as many of them as we can. If we don't kill 85%, that's fine. Didn't suffer many casualties. Don't let the infantry get away, but they're being really sluggish and their pathfinding's not fantastic in these sort of mountainous areas. Really got to babysit them in order to get them to attack it. They're just not moving fast enough. They like clip at the very back of them and then just stop trying to attack. You gotta like get really right, give them the move order to surround them and then give them the attack order and then they should just like instantly delete it. There we go, now that's going. Yeah, not gonna catch all them. That might be 15% of their entire army right there. I mean, yeah, if it says 84% now, then we definitely didn't. But that's okay. That's okay. Just need them to get out of there. Very difficult to wipe out an entire army full of force archers like that. Man, 1% more is all we needed. Oh well. If we got 1% more, kill a whole bunch of cavalry units. Yeah, see, if I got 1% more of them, then yeah, we got rid of every single one of their infantry. Okay.
Shall not relent ever.
All right, so
I will make them fear.
no, it was this guy here that commanded, not this one. Oh yeah, why would? Okay.
Your will, we shall not relent ever.
Good, we can put another fort there.
Move out.
Now, if I'm not mistaken,
Fight me!
none of these armies can get in through here. We've created an extra line of forts through here. They'll probably besiege them, but that's fine. We want them to do that. Okay. Then, just need to... you can't put it there, because it's too close to the port, but maybe here, I think... Yep, I can build a fort. Good.
I dare them to try it. Your will shall be obeyed. We shall not relent, ever. An order.
Alright, good. Then, as for these two armies here, I think we should actually get them back on the boats so that the enemy forces, they don't realize how much strength we've actually got, and we want them to come and attack these forts. We want to lure them into a trap. Because all these forts should be occupied by pilgrims, like who cares if we lose them. Right, split up half and half.
Leaving where to? As ordered.
Yes. I will make them fear you.
Okay, you get on this boat here.
Board at once, men.
Can't put all of them on there.
My lord.
So there's 6 places available.
order. We shall not relent, ever!
Orders, my king. My lord.
Okay, there you
Yes.
go. You have those 6.
Orders, my king.
Very well. Taking my men with me, I will make them fear you.
My lord. Men, march!
And then get these other ones
Shall not
on
relent,
this other boat.
ever!
So that's a full stack, right?
Vertu.
Yep. And there's nothing on this boat.
Yes.
Oh, hang on. We actually hired some mercenaries, so we've got more.
I will.
Orders, my king.
5 more units in there. And I've got more from 5 units here. Press M. I'll just leave that one inside the settlement.
An order.
So
Yes.
we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Of course. My lord. Da.
Oh, fuck's sake.
My lord.
I think I selected
Orders,
everything
my king.
but those units that I meant. Yeah, it is. It's okay. No big deal. All we got to do is just shift it back
My lord.
around. Oh
Orders,
god,
my
they've
king.
only got 1 tile of movement left.
An order.
It's alright.
My lord. Vertu.
Okay, then just send
Orders, my king.
these
Yes.
2
My
Yep.
lord.
back in there.
Move out.
Good, that's right.
Da.
Okay, so we've got all the cavalry in there.
Yes.
Maybe I don't have to put everyone inside the boat.
My lord.
So we've got room for 13 more, right? Okay.
Orders,
So
my king.
2 of these units have to go inside the city. Just trying to decide which ones. Send this one and this one.
Yes. Men, yes. Head aboard,
Okay,
men.
cool. I guess I could have made another,
Da.
excuse me, another fleet. Could just split them up, but we've only got 2 generals here.
We shall not relent, ever!
So hopefully we don't get any desertion. What's the crusade target anyway? What the hell? Regicide? Oh, this is like this. Okay. They want us to assassinate King Walter of England. Whatever. For Jerusalem. Okay. Might be able to get it next turn. Might have been able to get it this turn, but we also got to make sure that we don't lose it right after doing it. Okay, so let's see if they'll commit to that. Now over at Acre, we can possibly recruit some more units. Not a whole lot of choice there. Okay, and I think I've done everything I can there. I don't know what else is going on elsewhere. Let me just check his diplomacy. So he's at war with England, Scotland, Russia, the Mongols. There's other stuff to do here. I've not been contracted to deal with this shit. Should go and do that.
To serve, my lord. An honor to serve, my lord.
I'm not going to do it.
An honor to serve, my lord.
Yeah, look, I'm not going to play his entire campaign for him, but we've got to get through this next turn. He should have done that stuff before he sent it to me. None of it seems particularly urgent. What are you doing here? Why? What? Hang on. Let me see that mission again. Okay. It doesn't say here whether or not it wants us to kill the king or assassinate him. It just says kill him. So this should work. Should be able to launch the attack. And because it's just a general's bodyguard inside of a settlement, auto-resolve should be really good.
They deserved nothing less than death.
You have to use assassination.
Has befallen
I very rarely
them.
get those missions, so
have
I wouldn't say it
taken
would
the
have been worth it to do that. Especially when you can take this now. Faction reconciled. England. Okay, whatever. Yeah, I think it was supposed to assassinate him. Okay, it's fine, whatever. Still at war with them. Is that their last settlement? Well, they don't have much in there. Let's go and have a look.
Get marching.
It's not their last settlement.
We march to our enemy's doom.
Oh, you got artillery. So
My lord.
I do not want to fight it manually. I don't know what difficulty this is on.
Await your
So
order to move in.
oh, there's yeah, they're
Shall
not
not relent,
close to being
ever.
finished yet. Okay, because they got reconciled, we got to be careful though, because if we attack them too much, they could get us excommunicated. And we're on crusade, so we don't want that to happen.
My lord.
You shouldn't have that standing around like that. Got a bunch of armies standing around
Will
doing
make
nothing.
them fear you. Whose time is up?
Yes.
Get over there.
Of course.
Fucking, what the hell's this? Just sitting around doing nothing. But you're rich enough that it's, well, you're really rich. Shouldn't matter.
Fool. We shall
I'm
not
pretty
relent
sure that
ever.
if we auto resolve this, we should be able to win. Problem here is that these two units here can perform quite well in auto resolve. Because I don't want to fight it. That's a fortress. It'll take me ages.
An order. Leave your mercy behind, men. We shall show them.
Let's
none.
save it. If it's defeated, I'll
Your
load.
will
'Cause
shall
that's-
be obeyed.
This is what I've been here to deal with.
We
Okay, it's fine.
A crushing victory! They must fear us now!
See,
These
yeah, you could
people
probably
will
justify
bow to you
occupying
as
that.
their lord.
All right. Whatever else is going on elsewhere, just let it be. We're here to deal with the Mongols, so let's deal with. Oh, hang on, I didn't bloody put anyone in there. Probably should do that.
Orders, my move out.
Okay. And let's see what they get up to over this end turn.
Always a pleasure to deal with your people. That is
No
all.
idea. Doesn't matter.
Farewell.
Maybe that's why you were sending to go and deal with the king. I wouldn't bother. Like he's right there in front of you. But then you get 5,000. Okay, good. They're besieging. Good. Come on, more. And okay. Got Timurids on the way. Is this the Black Death? Oh yeah, it might be. No. It would be everywhere if that was the case. Ugh. Yeah, what are you doing? Okay, at least you didn't get anyone. Yeah, who cares? Didn't get anyone deserting.
All that is left for us is to fight.
Alright, let me just see what's in
My
here.
lord. Yes, lord. Confront
Okay.
the enemy.
Okay. Yeah, this looks good. Yeah, shame that other stuff here didn't get besieged. But
That is cowardly.
this is what you do now.
Fight me.
I've shown this technique before, but basically with this, you can basically deal with a near unlimited number of Mongols in this position here, as long as you can keep reinforcing. Yeah, you can. You just keep getting more units to compensate the ones that get lost. It might be a good. Yeah, you can recruit the bombards here. Good. That's because that's a crucial part of it. Right. So here's what we do. Here's how we do this. We sally out here.
Yes.
And we
Marching to
lose.
battle with pride, lord.
Oh, religion, you suck. Right. So now they've got an army sitting inside of a fort. Then we take this
I will make them
motherfucker,
fear you.
and yeah, he'll be
Orders, my
fine.
king.
And we besiege here.
Yes, heading ashore now. Once we
We
breach
fight
the
it manually,
walls, they are
and
finished.
they're fucking
Show no
sardines
mercy to
stuck
our-
in there, and we bomb the shit out of them. And if they try to rush out, that's where you shoot them with the short small arm fire.
Units, await my order.
This is how you get rid of the Mongols, using forts. You let them capture a fort, and then you attack them with artillery. Bombards aren't the best for it, but it's what we got. Trebuchets are really good. Catapults are fine. Anything that angles their shots is fairly good. Alright, this one's a little bit raised, but it's fine. Just need to bring the bombards back a bit. They don't have anything particularly dangerous in there. If some of their armies had artillery as well in them. Yeah, and the bigger the army, the better, because they get cramped in there. Okay, then. Those are the guys that we just recruited. They've recovered all their losses from that first battle. But yeah, first to die, first to come back. Alright. Just stay near the gate. They'll sometimes come around the other side, and that's fine. Just make sure we've got adequate protection for the artillery.
Units, march. Units, march.
I think maybe better over here. What would be the best angle? don't think there's going to be any particularly good angles, but we'll just go with that. Just got to be careful if you run out of ammunition or lose all the bombards before you've created a breach, which a stray shot, one shot should just do the job, then you just instantly lose the battle if you can't actually complete the battle. But yeah, see how they do this? This is where a trebuchet would be really fantastic. That's how you get them. Yeah, eat shit. And Celia. Okay, bring him in. And all their horse archers shoot like shit in this scenario. Okay, wasn't expecting them to... That's okay, just move them back.
The battle is very much in our favor. If we remain true and steadfast, victory will be ours.
And the greatest thing here is that they can't leave the battlefield. They will get wiped out when we win. Yeah, see how they've got loads of units blobbed up over here? They're not going to be able to fire properly. Skirmish mode. Rubbish. So it's good that you brought the bombards, but it wasn't the best artillery you could bring. Funny enough, trebuchets would be better. Because yeah, the trebuchets fire from a higher angle than these walls, so they shoot straight downwards without anything really blocking them. Good. So one section of walls destroyed, so even if we lost the artillery now, it's fine. We're not going to lose. Because yeah, my recommendation for the time being would be sort of just contain them. Or just have them keep doing this to your forts until they're thinned out enough that you can actually launch the attack and go and take Jerusalem. I don't know how long this crusade's been going for. I didn't say there was 3 turns remaining? I'm not sure, I'll have a look at that. Now, funnily enough, the dismounted feudal knights are actually quite useful here because of their armor and their shields.
The battle is very much in our favor. If we remain true and steadfast, victory will be ours.
Let's move them back.
We are through the enemy's walls. Time to slay our ungodly foe.
So yeah, Bombard is definitely not the best choice for this, but this is what we had. What are you doing there? Really? Because I don't think they've inflicted that many casualties in amongst them here. I should be more careful. Let that one get wiped out, but it's just merchant cavalry, no big deal. Not particularly good cavalry, those ones. Lots of experience on them though, but you can't retrain them out here. You don't have a merchant's guild, so... Oh well. Hey, they're cheering for killing some merchant cavalry, but they're getting bombed.
We are through the enemy's walls. Time to slay our ungodly foe.
So yeah, like I said, they come out, they're super disorganized, and you just send in the cavalry to rip them to shreds.
The enemy battle is very much in our favor. If we remain true and steadfast, victory will be ours.
Warriors, march!
Careful there. Trying to shoot into here, but you can't fire at the ground with artillery in medieval 2. Because yeah, in an open field battle against the Mongols, this army typically would not perform very well. But I think, based on what we're seeing
Our
here,
men have slain the
Nice.
Saracen general. Now we must
this is
send
a pretty
his
good
men
result
running
for
back
this
to the
particular
desert.
army. You could definitely do way better if you bring an army that's actually suited for dealing with the Mongols. Like I said, loads of long-range archers, spears, light cavalry, not necessarily heavy cavalry. You're gonna be able to catch them. While armor is useful, you know, even a basic peasant archer can shoot and kill the most heavily armored knight. Just there's low chance of it happening at all. And the thing is, the Mongol horse archers, they do have quite high missile attack, so they'll bypass a lot of armor. Good. Most of the archers have been wiped out. Basically just finished the job now. It was also really good that killed the general there, or the captain, so they're going to come out and just rout as soon as they get close to us. But yeah, one of the main benefits, no chance for them to escape. Not possible. So if you're ever sick of these all-cavalry Mongol armies, they're just, you know, you beat them, but then, you know, 20% of them got away and you end up having to deal with them again later. Build a fort, let them capture the fort. So the best way to do that is when they besiege it, you sally out and lose. Because if they attack the fort over their turn, they can capture it and then move out of it. Whereas if you lose the battle in an auto-resolve on your turn, they're inside the fort and it's still your turn. You launch the attack. This works against the Timurids as well, but obviously against elephants, it's you gotta be careful. Not so easy. Especially when playing as the Danes. You'd be so much better off if you were playing as England. Right, we're almost out of ammo here, and there's not that many of them left. Don't have to worry about the damage to the fort. Just get instant repaired anyway. And it might use up all of our ammo, no sense in leaving some ammo unspent.
We are under attack! Warriors, move out!
But yeah, these ones here weren't the best choices. But, you know, again, playing as the Danes, what other choices do you have? Extremely limited roster. It's funny, some people are going to be upset with this, but in many ways the Danes actually have one of the worst army rosters in the entire game. I'm sure some people will be like, oh no, but they got Viking Raiders! Because the two best unit types in this game are essentially long-range archers and heavy cavalry. Or just cavalry in general. Fast cavalry and heavy cavalry. And Danes has some of the worst options of all of that. Like, they don't have long-range archers at all. And they've only got like one or two types of heavy cavalry. Got really great heavy infantry, but heavy infantry is not the king in Medieval 2. Alright, so they're all finished. Let's get in here and finish the job here.
Our men are winning
Certainly
the
not
battle.
a good faction for dealing with the Mongols.
The enemy.
But with the right tactics, you can turn the tables and make it
My
be in your
lord,
favor.
our men are in command of the fort.
That's another thing, is that when you're assaulting settlements, they don't really run away so easily, so that gives your heavy infantry a chance to actually
All
kill.
civilized peoples will be awed.
Really
by
good
the
kill ratio there, you know, considering it's the Mongols.
They deserved nothing less than death.
So then once again,
Their
you just
doom has befallen
put them out
them.
on the water there.
I have taken them.
All
Maybe
that
this one
is
comes
left
and
for
besieges
us
it. Maybe
is
one of these
to
other ones
fight.
here besiege these forts. Oh my god, there's so many of their armies. If we have a look here, it said cease hostilities 3 turns. That was last turn. Right, fair enough. So again, I don't know how many turns you've been on this crusade. If I had to guess, maybe 5, and you launched it from over here. Just a guess. I have no idea. Because yeah, if you can't go off and on the crusade, you're gonna start taking deserters. You're so close to Jerusalem. Whenever you're ready, just you better go for it. But there's still loads and loads of Mongols here. But with this fortification around here, just let them keep coming, and they'll eventually wear down their manpower enough, because they just won't be able to recruit that quickly. Plus, do they have any other enemies? Realistically, no. Because all of these are too far away from them to... Although Portugal just said they were joining the crusade, yeah, but they'll take forever to get here. Plus, if all of their armies are in this area here, you might be good to... Look here.
I will make
You
them
can actually
fear
reach
you.
Antioch right there.
Yes.
Because if you take out these settlements here, you're reducing their ability to recruit. How many settlements do they have? They've got way more than what it appears to be here. They've got about 12. It's way more than I thought. Because it looks like here they might have like 4 or 5. So that means that some of these Turkish settlements, they're these vassal. No, they're not out here. They don't belong there. Yeah, look. This is owned by the Mongols, not by Egypt. Same thing here. I should have noticed that by the border. Yeah, that's owned by the Mongols. Okay. So they'll be able to replace their casualties pretty quickly. So, yeah, having them just like throw their units as pointlessly as possible into this meat grinder here while you capture these 2 settlements out this way. Maybe send another army, because you got plenty of money. Another army down here to go and capture their undefended settlements while you're focusing on pinning down their forces here. That's what I would recommend, and you should be able to just keep doing that and just keep pumping out troops here every single turn. Again, top priority, not these ones here. They just don't provide a lot of value. Norse archers, better than nothing. The mercenary crossbowmen are better, but I don't think they're available here. Cavalry, again, you don't have a lot of options here. You got feudal knights and huskars, whatever. Scouts are not great, but whatever. But yeah, just better have some troops than none. And it's hold on to those artillery. Also, if you could, get the siege work here built Actually, if you get the cannon... Actually, I'm not sure if the cannons... Yeah, turn 145, they should be available. If you build the cannon tower here, they'll never be able to take the settlement. Ever. Every time they besiege a settlement, you just sally out, and the cannons will just wipe them out, basically. Anyway, that's the end of this one here, guys. Even though, you know, the Mongol invasion is still going on, his situation now is defensible as long as he plays this out. How I've explained it, you shouldn't have any problems. Probably have to keep recruiting more fleets as well to knock them back here. And you've got a castle out over here to get more units as well, although there's not much coming in from there because that's pretty basic. But then there's roads not too far over here. You've got plenty of finances to use. Do they ever get any better than bombards? Let me have a look. Cannons. Yeah, you do. Okay, Serpentine, they're really good. Yeah, Bombard's like the worst one of the lot. If you can get... Oh, no, sorry, Serpentine's not what I was thinking. I was thinking Culverin. Look, cannons should be better than Bombards. It's really just about being more accurate, that's all. And they also come with longer range. Anyway, guys, that's the end of this one. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope you learned something. Appreciate you, and we'll see you next time. Later, guys.